Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. How does he or she see you? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different piles to choose from. Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3, Pile 4. Think of your person and make your selection. If you chose Pile 1, here is your reading. The Empress. Six of Swords. Eight of Swords. Your person sees you as someone who is very attractive and challenging, almost unattainable. Your person knows they are going to have to pursue you with a lot of effort. You are by no means an easy conquest. And I feel like they think there is a lot of competition. There are a lot of people who are interested in you. Let's get some more clues. Cat Black's Golden Tarot. This was the only deck I had for years and years. Page of Swords. They see you as someone who is very intelligent, very articulate. King of Wands. They find you exciting, charismatic, very sexually appealing. Three of Wands. Again, they know they're going to have to put in a lot of effort. This is not going to be an easy conquest. You could be really visible on social media. You could have a platform. You could have your own YouTube channel. You have a lot of admirers. You could have a lot of fans. And this person knows that the competition is quite stiff. Legend Arthurian. I think when I first started this channel, November 18th, 2018, I only had the Golden Tarot and Legend Arthurian. This is the most romantic tarot deck I've ever seen. Ooh, the Sex card, 8 of Spears, 8 of Wands, the White Heart. You may be the most sexually appealing person that this person has ever known. They're extremely attracted to you. 3 of Swords. You could be with someone else, or again, this could be this person realizing that you have a lot of options. There is competition, and they're going to have to really step it up to get your attention and keep it. Knight of Shields, Knight of Pentacles. With this caution, I feel like this person may be an introvert to your extrovert. You may have a lot more friends. You may have a much bigger presence, a much bigger following on social media. This person may feel like there's an imbalance in some way. They may feel like you're better looking than they are. They may feel like it's easier for you to get friends or lovers. They feel inferior in some way. I feel like this person has you on a pedestal. This is almost like a celebrity crush. It could be that you have a college degree and this person is a high school dropout, or they just graduated high school and didn't go to college. It could be that you have a lot more money than this person has. They just feel outmatched in some way. They feel like you're unattainable. Four of Wands. They see you as an ideal marriage partner. Knight of Cups. So their feelings for you are romantic. Their sexual interest and romantic feelings. Seven of Pentacles. I see this person being strategic. They're just sitting back. They're watching you. They're waiting for the right time to really pursue a relationship with you. Could be they're trying to get all of their ducks in a row, so to speak. They're trying to build an empire. They're trying to become financially independent. They may feel like they have to have money to impress you. But they definitely have you on a pedestal. Devil, strong lust. Seven of Wands, strong lust. They are very into you sexually. Death, Scorpio. You've really had an impact on this person. Damn. They're thinking about you. They're plotting. They're strategizing. You're inspiring them to work overtime on themselves. They could be working out at the gym. They could be working on their career. But it looks like you've lit a fire under this person's ass. They could have some Capricorn in their chart. I mean, a lot of things are showing up here, but the Devil and Knight of Pentacles, that is significant to have the Capricorn energy in the first row and the last row. Knight of Shields, that's Earth, but I'm seeing this person possibly could have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or Mercury. You probably have strong Venus in your chart. You could have Libra or Taurus rising, or a Venus that makes a lot of aspects. But this person is really into you. Let me get the dice. 6, Venus. They find you absolutely stunning. 1, Leo, the sun. You have this star quality. 4, Aquarius. So we have the Leo-Aquarius axis. Opposites. Strong sexual attraction. And I'm really seeing visibility and presence for pile 1. I feel like you have a big following on social media. A lot of admirers. 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. I don't feel like you and this person are currently in communication. I see them sitting back and watching you and being strategic, basically. This person is definitely an introvert. A. A, yeah. Bay. Well, I'm seeing the Bay Area. I'm seeing San Francisco, Oakland. Boy. This person could be working on his or her abs. So that is what I have for pile 1. If that resonates, please let me know in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, camera check. Are we still rolling? Ah, yes, we are. The Hanged Man. The Hermit. Oh, the Pisces Virgo axis. Oh, the glorious Ace of Cups. So this could be a spiritual connection. This person could see you as a soulmate, possibly a twin flame. They feel that you're very deep, hard to get to know. You're not like anyone else. They see you as being on this spiritual path. They feel they have a lot to learn from you. You could be the great teacher in this person's life, a mentor perhaps. But this is otherworldly. This is very 5D. 3D, that's the material realm. You wake up, you make a smoothie or some coffee or green tea, or maybe you do intermittent fasting and you don't make anything. You just get up and you do yoga and you look at the birds. Maybe you get in your truck if you're in Texas and you drive to Whataburger and get a Whataburger breakfast. That's the material realm. The 5D, the stuff you sense but don't see. It's not tangible. Dreams, astral projection, mental telepathy. When you're feeling really good, when you're in a high vibration, that's 5D. You're being transported from the material realm to the spiritual realm. I'm hearing You Send Me by Sam Cooke. Darling, you send me. I know who you send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. At first I thought it was infatuation, but ooh, it's lasted so long. Now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Death, Scorpio. They definitely see you as someone who is spiritual as fuck. You're on a path, you're on a quest. Seven of Swords. Two of Cups. This is what I'm getting. When you and this person met, it could have been third party. They could have been married, you could have been married. There could have been some sneaking around. But they have their eye on the prize. What is the prize? Two of Cups. Blissful union with someone you feel. It's spiritual, it's deep, it's profound, it defies labels and categories. So, I don't feel like the two of you are currently in contact, but this person feels your energy. They probably dream of you. There's probably mental telepathy going on here. You probably have crazy moon synastry. Your moons could be in opposition. They could have their moon at, say, 13 Pisces. You could have your moon at 11 Virgo. That's a tight opposition. You're going to feel that. That's going to be intense. Hard shuffle. Ace of Wands. So there is a sexual attraction here. And they see you as someone who is hyper creative. Maybe you're a writer, maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a musician. But you express yourself very easily in a way that stands out, in a way that catches attention. Two of Swords. They feel that you're hard to get to know. They feel like you're beyond them. You're a lot more advanced than they are. You intimidate this person, the Lovers. They can't fathom you. They sense that if the two of you were to get together in the 3D and really communicate and really spend time together, it could be big, it could be huge, it could alter both of your lives. We are already losing the natural light in San Antonio, Texas. It gets so dark so fast. The Tower, they feel that you are passionate and dramatic, which contradicts the Pisces-Virgo axis. That axis is not dramatic at all. It's about going in, reflecting. It's very introverted. So they could see you as someone who is just very complicated, very complex. You are on a spiritual path. You are seeking. You have lessons to impart. But you also have this very colorful, loud, larger-than-life personality. So you're just you're a lot of things. Like Walt Whitman wrote in Leaves of Grass. You contain multitudes. We all do, but some people are more complex and complicated than others. You could have a really complicated natal chart. You could have stuff all over the place. You could have stuff in Virgo, Pisces, Aries, Leo perhaps. You could have a fire ascendant, 9 of Cups. Wow. Oh my gosh, 3 of Pentacles. They feel like if the timing were correct, if the two of you could come together and really communicate with no mask, no barriers, no bullshit, you could have something profound and deep that changes both of your lives. Tres más. Six of Pentacles. Six of Swords. 6 is Venus. 3 of Wands. 6, 7, 8, 9, Mars, Aries. So this is just a lot. You know, if I wanted to take the superficial route, that's just not the kind of reader that I am. You know, this reading can be about, oh, this person really likes your ass, or this person really likes your body. But I don't read like that. I don't. So what I'm seeing here is there's just a lot of energy. There's a lot going on here. Yes, they definitely have a sexual attraction to you, but this is spiritual. This is an energetic match. You're on the same frequency, although your frequency is probably a little bit higher than this person's because you're definitely on a spiritual path. I feel like they're curious about the spiritual path, but they're not fully committed to it, or they're not as advanced as you are. They feel like you have things to teach them. So going beyond the superficial, physical appearance and all that, they see you as someone they could have deep, sustained satisfaction with. They feel good when they're in your presence. They like your energy. They like the way your mind works. They like the way you see the world. They like you. They like you and they love you, according to these cards. This won't resonate with everyone, that's impossible, but I'm seeing intense admiration here, adoration, and the potential for something great. I'm not just seeing a romantic sexual relationship, I'm seeing a partnership. I'm seeing the two of you coming together and changing the world in some way. Making a mark. Five, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. When the two of you are in communication, I feel like it just flows. You feed off each other's energy. 3, the highest vibration, Jupiter, Sagittarius. And we have 2 1s, Leo. And that's 2, Cancer, the moon. I definitely see strong moon synastry for pile 2. This person is your fan. You put something out there, and whatever you put out there, they're a fan of it. Rain. You bring the rain to the scorched desert. You feed this person's soul. You nourish this person's soul. Are you going to Scarsborough Fair? Simon and Garfunkel. Are you going to Scarsborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Okay. You're always near. Even if you're separated by 1,000 or more miles, your energy is ever present. This person thinks that you are fine. You're beautiful. You're glorious. It goes beyond physicality. So that is what I have for pile 2. If that resonates, please let me know in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, camera check. Is the iPhone still going? Yeah, it sure is. Page of Swords. The 5 of Batons, the 5 of Wands, 5 of Spears, the King of Cups. They see you as someone who is very selective, very careful about who you let in. You're probably very careful, very conservative with your energy. I'm not getting the energy of someone who is all over social media. I'm not getting the energy of an extrovert. I'm not getting the energy of someone who has a loud social presence. You've been through a lot. You've been hurt. And you're guarding your heart. You're reserved. You're very cautious with your communication. Good hard shuffle. Temperance. You're sane, you're balanced, you're reasonable. You don't just put stuff out there. You're very careful what you put out there for public consumption. The Hermit. The Empress. You don't have to brag, you don't have to boast. You have this natural beauty and this natural grace, this natural charm. You don't try too hard. You don't have to try at all. You have this very majestic presence. People are drawn to you. And you don't have to overcompensate. You don't have to prove your worth because your worth is very apparent. You are better looking than average. You're very sure of who you are. You know your value. You know your worth. You don't feel like you have to jump through hoops of fire and prove yourself to someone. You have class. You have composure. Hermit again. So they see you as someone who is spiritually advanced, similar to pile 2. You don't have that common addiction, which is becoming more and more common. You're not addicted to noise. You can put your phone away for a week and you're not going to be frantic. You're not going to be feeling like your life is empty without having a phone for 1 week. You're able to turn off the noise and walk away from it. You can go on the spiritual retreat. You could fast. You could meditate for hours and hours. You're more spiritual than the average person. They see you as being spiritually advanced. 10 of Spears, 10 of Wands. They see you as someone who has a rigorous work ethic. You have integrity. You have character. You have a lot of maturity. You could be an old soul, as they say. You've had a lot of practice at being a human on planet Earth. You've had numerous incarnations. And you've been able to assess the lessons and ascend. You have consciousness. 2 of Shields, 2 of Pentacles. You have balance. Again, what I'm really seeing is that you know your value, you know your worth, and you don't feel like you have to prove it to anyone. And they have tremendous respect for that. Card shuffle. Uno más. Page of Cups. 9 of Swords. The Emperor. It's like I say a lot at this channel, I don't read reversals. I read the upright. I look at the context, the sequence. It's very obvious that you do not struggle with 9 of Swords. This is in the reverse for all intents and purposes. You don't have anxiety. You don't have depression. You have balance. This is not the energy of someone who's sitting around obsessing, when is this person going to contact me? Without this person, I have no worth, I have no life. You're deeply rooted in reality. You're balanced. You have authority over your life. So there's really not an opening for this person. I mean, usually when you get involved in a romantic sexual relationship, there's some kind of vulnerability. This person can see, this is how this person's going to benefit from me being in their life. This person needs me. You don't really need anyone. You're very independent. You're very self-sufficient. And so your person of interest could be looking at you and thinking, what can I possibly contribute to their life? Because they're so at peace, they're so balanced, they're not vulnerable. They could feel like you don't really need them. because you're so far beyond the bullshit, the petty drama, the noise. They see you as someone who has tremendous power. And it's almost like they fear you. They're intimidated by you. But they don't see an opening. They don't see how they can access you in your life, is what I'm getting. Well, flippity damn doodah. I'm going to keep going because 2 cards flipped out. If it's more than 1 card, I just disregard. But 3 of Pentacles, the Tower. They have a lot of respect for you. I'm not seeing much sexuality here. This is really spiritual. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't feel like they can really contribute much to your life. They feel like you're on this path and they aren't. Page of Pentacles. Anything they could give you seems to them like it would be so minimal. Hierophant. They misspelled it. H-E-I-R-O. The Hierophant. The Eris font. So they see you as a spiritual authority. There's not really any lust here. I'm not really seeing sex at all. They see you as someone that is just a spiritual badass, and they can't really step to this, is what I'm getting. You're balanced. 4, Aquarius, 2, Cancer, the moon. And 4 and 2, that's 6, Venus. And we have 3, Jupiter, Sagittarius. And we have 5, Mercury. I don't feel like you're in communication. And 8, Saturn, Capricorn. Saturn is quite heavy in your chart. Saturn could be in your first house. It could be your chart ruler. It could aspect your Venus. Saturn could be in your 7th house. This is just the energy of someone who is very advanced. Someone who doesn't get caught up in the drama of the 3D. I don't see you going from relationship to relationship. I don't see you being addicted to really anything. I just see someone who, I'm hesitating. I don't want to use the phrase ascended master, the title ascended master. But this is very Jesus-like, very Buddha-like. You teach people, you have all these gifts to impart, but it could be because you got all the 3D stuff, all the psychodrama stuff, all the codependent stuff out of your system in your 20s or 30s, and now you're beyond all that. This person wants to hug you. They want to give you a hug, but it's not sexual. You cure people. You're a healer. You're a spiritual teacher of some kind. Maybe you're a Reiki master. I'm learning all this stuff. I grew up in Texas, you know. I didn't know what a chakra was until just a few years ago. Hag. Elder. A wise person. Yeah. You're not in the rat race. You truly care about people. You truly display empathy. You may have had anger issues at one time when you were younger, but you're beyond rage. If we had one more you, we would have guru. Maybe you overcame an addiction to alcohol, but you don't chug anymore. You chug water. That's about it. So that's what I have for pile 3. If that resonates, please let me know in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 4, we're losing the light. 7 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. King of Wands. They see you as someone who is opportunistic. You're very self-absorbed. You're very materialistic. You don't bleed empathy for people. You're a survivor. You've overcome some stuff. And so you're very resourceful. You're very interested in the bottom line. What's in it for you? How are you going to benefit? You're passionate, you're sensual, you have big, lusty appetites. You want to cheat karma. You don't want to eat your peas and carrots. You don't want a boring life. You want a big, bold, exciting life. You want to turn it all the way to 11. Turn it up to 11. I'm seeing raging extrovert here. One possible astro combo, Sun and Aries, Moon and Taurus, Gemini rising. I'm going to do a good hard shuffle. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You want to get your coin, and there's not a damn thing wrong with that. You're a snob, you're picky, you're selective. You're not going to be eating macaroni and cheese off a paper plate. You're not going to be eating corn dogs. Wheel of Fortune. The Sun. You're very proud. You're very careful about how you present yourself, how you dress, you take care of yourself. If you're a woman, you probably spend a lot of money on quality cosmetics. And if you're a man, you spend a lot of money on, I don't know, shoes. You're a neat freak. You have OCD tendencies when it comes to your home. your vehicle. This is not the energy of a slob, not the energy of someone who just goes with the flow. You have very high expectations. You're very high maintenance is what I'm getting. You know, you see some YouTubers and it's just perfection with them. The perfect lighting, the perfect hair, the perfect setup, the perfect everything. I personally can't relate, but I'm seeing perfectionist tendencies, looking good on camera. Seven of Shields, that's Seven of Pentacles. You've worked hard to get whatever you have. The Magician. Could be you're quite adept at law of attraction, manifestation. Queen of Cups. So you're complicated. You're a lot of things. You can be really loving, really affectionate in a romantic sexual relationship, but you've got really high standards. A lot of people cannot step to those standards. I don't know if this person can step to those standards or not, but they do recognize that you have standards. You're very discriminating. You're very picky. Ten of Wands. You're a hard worker. King of Cups. You require, you demand emotional availability. You're not going to be okay with someone texting you every other month. You're not going to be okay with a relationship that does not have very clear parameters. You don't do casual. You don't do occasional. If someone's in your life, they better be in your life. They better show up and mind their damn P's and Q's. Two of Wands. You're not going to put up with a third-party situation. You're not going to be someone's consolation prize. You're not going to be someone's second best. You wear a crown, and whoever's dealing with you has to see that you wear a crown. They have to see the queen or the king in you, or you don't have any time for it. You don't do half-ass. You don't do in and out. You don't do friends with benefits. You value yourself and your time, and you're crystal clear with your boundaries and your expectations. Three of Swords. Yeah. You don't have any tolerance for third-party bullshit. The World. You have fought damn hard to get to where you are. Any success that you have, any abundance you have, it wasn't just handed to you on a silver platter. You had to work your ass off for it. And so you're not going to just be with anyone. You're not going to be with someone who doesn't value money. Four of Swords. You don't have any time for nonsense. And so I don't know what this person is, who they are. This is you. This is your energy. And this person is acknowledging that you're a lot. You're a lot of woman. You're a lot of man. And they know if they want to be in a relationship with you, they can't half-ass it because you're not going to abide that. One, Leo, the sun. 2, Cancer, the moon. 4, Aquarius. And 5, Gemini or Virgo. You've got a lot of energy. You've got a huge presence. Okay. You're a king, or you require someone to show up as a king. In, kin. This person may see you as spiritual kin. They may see you as an energetic match. I don't know. L-I-K-E. But they like you. They can dig it. And B-A-K-E, bake. They like the idea of baking for you, baking you a cake. Lake, L-A-K-E. They like the idea of taking you to a lake and riding a boat around, swimming, fishing, doing something, having sex in a lake. W-A-K-E, wake. They feel like you're woke, you're aware. You can't be fooled, you can't be deceived, you're not to be trifled with because you're a king or a queen. That is what I have for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.